I like your pink blazer as well.
Twinsies. Coach Abe and I are twinsies
Very
today.
good.
We'll take that.
Vanderbilt in the black. Georgia in the white. What do you see from Vanderbilt's offense? Educate the fans here.
Well, they do a great job of spacing, sharing the basketball, and looking for the right shot. One thing you're not going to do with Vanderbilt is rush them into their rhythm. They're going to take it whether they want it or not.
Aubrey Galvin with their Vandy's league-leading 120th made three in conference play.
Yeah, this is a team that knows how to knock down the three-point shot and get the best one for it.
Looking inside, Woolfolk with the pass and the bucket. Maya Verse getting the start today. Averages just a few points a game. They're looking for something from the post.
Yeah, got to get those touches inside. And you just look across Vandy's starting five, and there's talent all across the board. Jackalinga Mwenentanda has been a player who's come alive these last 4 to 6 games, seeing double figures out of her.
Yeah, 4 in the last 6 games. She has scored in double figures. She's off to a good start. Turkoff, no. Rebound inside and the putback. Maya Verse already above her season average. Galvin, the freshman point guard. Inside and out. Pissot. Oh, yeah. Justine Pissot, the senior out of Toms River, New Jersey, transfer from Tennessee.
That's Pissot's shot. She's started her career off known for that and now has developed into a multi-level scorer. But that rhythm and transition three with her trailing, that's such a dangerous look for Vandy. Here it comes again.
Oh, Galvin leaves that one for Pissot, who puts that one off the glass. That was off the glass.
Well, they do. There's a telly here, so I technically I could.
Have you circle it on the replay. Turkoff, that's her shot. Third in the SEC in three-point shooting.
Coach Abe's great. She was just so honest with us about her team and what they need to do.
There's a look at Coach Shea Ralph. Just a delight to talk to in her 5th season. Went back and watched her introductory news conference today, as you see Pissot again, and talked about how she didn't think it would take long, but she wasn't going to rush it.
Yeah.
But once she built it, it would last for a long time. That's a scary thought for the rest of the SEC.
You know, and as great a player as Shea Ralph was, as we see Carnegie.
We're going to make you work hard and let others beat us today.
Yeah, Coach Abe said you will see multi-defenders on her. There's no way you could just throw one. And this may be a game where she facilitates.
Freshman Galvin misses that. Rebound here for Carnegie.
I should say facilitates first because Flakes always finds a way to score.
Trinity Turner. Bounce feed inside and a foul.
You want your post players in this game, you have to call on them to start off aggressively and big because of Vanderbilt's size. And they got a lot of players 6'2" and above.
A little hoop scoop on Dora Joy's fashions. Started her own clothing line.
Getting their business skills up early in college, much more than the PlayStation that I was playing in my off time.
That was the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, exactly.
A 7-2 run for Georgia. Good defense there in the post. Pass ahead. Turkoff trying to find some space. Dishes it back out to Trinity Turner.
And Dora was open, had the mismatch on Galvin, but Georgia, so you got to capitalize. You got to move quickly. When Vanderbilt gives you those rare openings, you got to take it.
Blake's defending Turkoff. What a matchup we're going to see today.
Oh, yeah.
5 on the shot clock. Endure the handoff to Carnegie. Carnegie, the step back three. She's back into form.
Ooh. That's a difficult shot to hit.
A 7-0 run here for Georgia. Vanderbilt hit their first 5 of 6 shots. They were 0 for 4 since until for Prasad. That's multiple threes in 24 of 27 games this season. 8 on the shot clock. Turkoff for 3. Draws the foul on the shot.
Likely got her with her body on the way down. So complimentary of a freshman and the IQ that she has, and still the innocence of being a freshman, and just kind of that wonder that it gives you. Sometimes you don't think she's paying attention.
Jada Brown in the basketball game here for Vanderbilt, her 4th season with the program. Again, Michaela Blakes does not have a shot attempt yet. That ball inside, left hand, no good. And here comes Turner. Turner with a head of steam. It's 3-on-3. Step up, Jay. Yes. Carnegie's not going to have a lot of time on the bench today if they want to pull this upset.
Correct.
She's about to check in. Oh, no foul called. A little collision. And a little layup from Turkoff. This defense for Georgia, they have come to play today. With their first win over a top 5 team in 4 years. Blakes does not have a shot attempt yet, but how about that feed inside to Sasha Washington? Outside, open 3. Henderson cannot find the bottom, and that will be Vanderbilt basketball.
This is why people think they're number 1 seed. It's well earned.
You can see Georgia just coming at you in waves now, making sure they've got fresh legs on the floor at all times. Angelina Gonzalez into the game and making an impact right away with the steal. Carnegie,
Love those energy plays coming off the bench. Gonzalez with the quick hands. We've seen Georgia come up with some key deflections and another steal.
Gonzalez again, making her impact felt. Timeout, Vanderbilt.
You don't want to force the shot, Matt, right? Like, continue to do what you're doing, but as long as other players are stepping in to hit, it's not a terrible sign for Vanderbilt. There's going to be times this season where they're not working through Blakes to get the offense going.
Nice pass inside, Brown.
And now an adjustment defensively for Vanderbilt, who goes to a zone, trying to keep Georgia outside of the paint.
Carnegie says, I'll see your zone. 4 on the clock. Blakes might actually get her first shot of the game. Maybe. Good defense there by the Lady Dogs. It's all hands on deck today for Georgia. They put 11 players on the floor. Not at one time. That would be a violation. But 11 different players have seen the floor here for Georgia in the first 10 minutes. Second quarter, 7-point lead here for Georgia. Looking inside. Woolfolk. How about that acrobatic shot? Galvin. Defended by Gonzalez. Here's Blakes. Blakes finding her way to the rack and does get a shot attempt.
Now, Georgia has done a great job of getting inside, scoring in the paint, and also converting.
Comes with 8:38 to go in the second quarter. Of course, it will not count as an official shot attempt because of the foul. 3 assists on 11 made baskets. Woolfolk, the step back, baseline, oh, okay. Crowd getting into it here at Stegeman Coliseum. Great passing here from Vanderbilt, but better defense. Blakes finds herself open. Her first official shot attempt is a 3-ball and is no good. Couple of straight shots. Vanderbilt has not hit a field goal since 1:15 to go in the first. Carnegie, she's hitting buckets.
Caught Vanderbilt off guard, low hesitation, a beautiful finish at the rim.
5 of 7 from the floor, perfect from 3. Blakes rushed the shot. Found herself open underneath. Tried to get that ball up quickly, anticipating a defender.
Yeah, really uncharacteristic type of miss for Blakes there. She had point-blank range.
Turkoff nearly fouled there by Blakes. Carnegie! Carnegie putting the melon in the basket. 14-point lead for Georgia over the number 5 team in the country. Blakes, the foul.
You got to have contested shots. And today, Daniel Carnegie is just doing the thing.
The same cannot be said for Dani Carnegie. Message received from coach. You can hear the frustration. They just haven't gone in, but you see a couple go in, it changes the game.
Yeah, and like we said, she's getting so much more defensive attention.
Pass goes awry there from Turkoff. 2-on-2, backward pass, Blakes. Yep.
Really difficult shots, but once Vanderbilt does get close, those are the ones you're like, wow, you're surprised not to see those go in.
Woolfolk thought she was bumped. Woolfolk puts it on the deck and an offensive foul.
And knowing you're going to face a Bulldog team that loves to play defense and would love nothing more than to knock off the number 5 team in the country.
Vanderbilt 1 of 6 from the floor here in this second quarter. Oh, how about the behind the back feed? Could not find the bottom there, but the foul.
Notice the enormous bruise on the back of her left arm. Oh, we got her right side of her. We'll show you guys in a second. But just so tough and so experienced in her young age.
Listen to a play in the huddle. Sure. And she's just kind of looking off. She just wants to go play. And sometimes, Coach Ralph said, you just have to let good players play and don't coach them too much that you take them away from being themselves.
Yeah, that's a fine line to cross, but Carnegie.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo, speaking of fine lines, took it straight to the basket. Again, contest her shots, make it difficult. She's been able to make reads, and one move later, she's at the rim.
Pass from Galvin inside, and again, just cannot find the bottom. Blakes, she can. Her second made field goal, and probably the most quiet 10 points.
And will take every shot. Again, doesn't need much time, doesn't need much space.
7-point lead for Georgia. Carnegie gets that one pilfered from behind.
That's the adjustment defensively, right? Got to send another defender, and Blake's with quick hands got the deflection.
Blake's looking for the basketball, puts it up off the glass and in. Carnegie outside, Turkoff, tough pass. Rebound here for Vanderbilt. Gonzalez was trying to intercept that pass again. Blake's outside, Passat, another three. Oh yeah! Carnegie with a head of steam. It's a 2-on-1. Bounce feed. Turkoff rejected from behind. And a whistle. And a foul. You always say hold for one, but when you have a 2-on-1, you got to take the bucket.
Yeah.
Just can't hit the free throw. That is Zen Kraft at the free throw line, 63% shooter. And it is a 3-point lead for Georgia. 8 seconds to go. The freshman, Aubrey Galvin, behind the back dribble on Gonzalez. 3, 2, the shot. No, and the Lady Bulldogs go into the locker room with the lead. The Commodores, this is their 7th time trailing at the half. They're 4-2 in the previous 6 times. Georgia turned the ball over 8 times in the second quarter after a very clean 3-turnover first quarter. They led by as many as 14. That lead still intact by 3. Foul on the floor. Alvin looking to inbound. She does to Blakes, who's double teamed. Gets it to Washington. Left hand in the paint. No. Still looking for our first points of this second half. Blakes pokes that away from Carnegie. Nation's leading scorer. Also a good defender and draws the foul.
So creative. Will find a way to get herself to the line.
4 games. Our featured matchup, 6 Eastern, Alabama visiting LSU. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 4 straight 30-point games for the nation's leading scorer. Held in check in the first quarter. Can't keep her down for long. Turner looking inside. Woolfolk. The fadeaway. We have seen her make some tough shots today.
Woolfolk, the sophomore, coming up big.
Second leading scorer for this team, averages 12 a game, was SEC All-Freshman last year. And Blakes draws the foul. Blakes 7 for 7, 85% on the season. 4th nationally in free throw makes, 5th nationally in free throw attempts.
That's a part of her mental toughness. You know, once she gets to the line, she's going to convert.
Turkoff, can she get going?
You know, this is a team that can kind of go one extreme or the next, right? They can either turn the ball over 9 to 10 times or sometimes 20. But I think Vanderbilt's defensive pressure has definitely stepped up here in this third quarter.
How about Blakes with that pass? Little left-handed hook swing pass. And that finds its way to Jakalenga Winatanda. Still clinging to that 2-point lead. Carnegie was the reason they had the big lead. Washington, left hand, tough shot, but the rebound and putback is right there by Winatanda. Turner, Carnegie, and Turkoff. Those are your 3 main scorers here for Georgia. And there's Turner. They're calling it a 2. They might look at that the next whistle.
Yeah, you saw the official give that sign to go ahead and review it. I think it was a 2, Matt. Washington,
left hand, muscles it inside off of Kraft.
She's missed a couple close ones, and I think that one set her right back into rhythm.
Awesome. Washington was 1 for 6 from the floor before that bucket. Carnegie, step back 3. Dani is in her bag today. Blakes inside. Washington's found her spot.
Yeah. I like how she's become more assertive here. That's one thing Vanderbilt does well. They feed the hot hand. to gain confidence.
7 for Washington. Blake says that should be our basketball.
And Blake's trying to say this one was also on Vanderbilt. Let's go back to that dump down pass again. More assists for Vanderbilt.
They're going to look at it again. Blake's asked. Turnovers piling up for the Lady Bulldogs. Vanderbilt and Blake's, the nation's leading scorer. She can pass the basketball too. That one in the corner. Winnetunda cannot put that one in, but how about Blake's?
Get up, Aubrey Galvin. Incredible rebound by the 5'6". Again, the freshman at just 5'6" goes in for one of the biggest shots of the day for Vandy.
Carnegie fouled on the 3.
I just love the look on her face. She's so into it.
College basketball coming your way, and also gymnastics taking over the SEC network every Friday night. Number 6 Georgia at 7 Eastern. Number 3 Alabama. Number 17 Auburn at 9 Eastern. Both meets available on the ESPN app. Blake's pass. Winnetunda. Blake's with the pass, with the rebound, and gives it back to her teammate. She's doing it all.
Maybe one of the rare rushed possessions you've seen from Vanderbilt.
Carnegie defended by Blakes. Woolfolk can't defend that. Woolfolk with 8 points, 4 of 4 from the floor. They're back up 6.
A sound decision by Woolfolk. Slips the screen and then stops and pops over Galvin to avoid getting that charge.
Galvin, swing pass there. Washington, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with Washington inside? With 90 seconds to go would be free throws. 3-point shot, no. Rebound, Passat. 4-point lead for Georgia against the number 5 team in the country. Michaela Blakes, the nation's leading scorer, lost it on the way up. Coach Abe saying, I need to take a seat here. Blakes defended by Turkoff. Blakes throws it up and gets the foul call.
You got to be able to try to create that tough shot for her and then get out of the way at the last moment and force her to hit those tough underhand scoops.
Kayla Blakes finding her way to 18.
I like how Gonzalez is pounding the basketball against pressure from Galvin. She's holding on to it.
What a nice little slip by Woolfolk. Puts it up. And a jump ball, possession arrow going to Vanderbilt.
And Blake's holding her ground.
Physical play here. That is turnover number 17 inside. What a feed there from Blakes. Georgia can hold for 1 with a tie game. Gonzalez, bounce feed to Woolfolk. 5 on the clock. Lost it going up. Turkoff gets the shot off. No good, and we go into the 4th quarter. Tied at 56. Coach Abe and company looking for their first win over a top 5 team in 4 seasons. Losers of 3 of their last 4 games. Vanderbilt with a pair of top 10 wins this week. We're tied at 56.
Vanderbilt switching back to a 2-3 zone. And see how Georgia's able to get some inside touches, cuts. Most importantly, you got to move without the basketball against the zone.
Turkoff, strong left-handed dribble. Good defense there inside from Passat. Here's Michaela Blakes, one of the best players in the country. That one's swatted away, but a foul. Oh, and a technical foul.
Take a look. Hezzy and then full speed for Blakes. The block and the stare down, which I believe is what got the technical foul. Let's take another look here. Oh, that's tough, man, because that blocks all ball. That's
lower body, might have gotten into the lower body a little bit, but the block was good. She didn't like the call, but that wasn't why she got the technical. It was the stare down.
Which to me was, I don't know. I mean, I know it's I guess by rule, you can't even look at somebody a little bit, like a little bit of eye contact after a big-time play. I don't know. I just don't.
Vanderbilt with their first lead since 4:03 in the first quarter. So gets the technical foul shot, and then the 2 free throws.
Maybe if she would have said something, I guess.
That moment is they go from down to up, and the technical a big reason why.
Okay, so from here, that still doesn't look like a foul, and maybe step away a little sooner with the eye contact, but like I just can't buy into that as worthy of a technical foul. I can't.
A chance for Vanderbilt to take control of this basketball game. We'll see how Georgia responds. Black wheeling. Galvin from deep. No. Rebound Turkoff. They led by as many as 16, but now the turnover. Black wisely gives it to Blakes. The turnover virus contagious amongst the Lady Bulldogs. Turnover number 18 for Georgia. So many extra chances for Vanderbilt, and they've taken advantage. Justine Pissot. 5-point lead. Inside, Woolfolk, yes.
That's immediate and great response from Georgia. You don't want to hang on and try to figure out the best shot. You go right back to it. Georgia finding a way to score inside. Their points in the paint, so critical right now, Matt. But the turnovers, more important.
Inside, great feed from Pissot from Black.
Hero in this game. Got him going early on. Now she's got 18 on 7 of 12 shooting.
18 points for Justine Pissot. Blakes with 21.
It's been a good season for Sack. Career highs in rebounds.
How about the no-look there from Turner to Woolfolk? Talking about someone who came to play today. 12 points for Woolfolk and Turner. Washington. Handoff here to Galvin. Galvin with the pass. Washington. Blakes. Up and a foul.
And Carnegie does get her with the body. That's what Blakes does. Like, she's going to lean into you. Standing from the free throw line today. She has taken 15 of Vanderbilt's 17 free throw attempts.
Turner. Little two-man game with Woolfolk, and it's working. That connection is working time and again.
The timing of Mia Woolfolk, like the catch, the contact, and reconnecting.
Double figures in 7 straight for Woolfolk. 19 times this year. With 15, she scored the last 7. Blakes defended by Carnegie, 2 of the top 4 scorers in SEC play. Shot baseline, Black, nice feed. Left hand Washington, no. Rebound Georgia. Carnegie driving on Black. Carnegie with the feed. Verse, oh yeah! Maya Verse. Fourth lead change, third tie of the game. Inside, how about the running Pissot?
You almost felt like she was going to be out of control and get a charge in the last minute. She says, I'm going to serve a dish up cold for y'all right here. The assist.
Justine with 20 points. Carnegie. Woolfolk. Off the glass, she'll go to the free throw line. She's taking this game into her hands. The 6'3" forward.
Better games within the game. This one this afternoon.
Doors 23-1 when leading with 5 minutes to go. They have a 1-point lead with 4:40 left. Galvin is back in, the freshman point guard, with 4 fouls. Blakes. And a whistle from the other side of the court.
Yeah, Matt, this play happened 2 feet in front of us. There's an official right here. Let's see if there's something we missed on the backside. See the official right there in front of the play, and that's not who blows the whistle.
Blakes, a 2-point lead here for Vandy. Blakes has been nearly perfect from the free throw line. Woolfolk defended by Washington. Trinity Turner, the sophomore against the freshman. There it is again, off glass, yes! How about Turner with the dish?
And give a lot of credit to Turner for that heads-up play. That's her 5th assist. Coach Abe told us she's got to take care of the basketball today, and that was a beautiful and smart decision in traffic for Turner.
Blakes draws the double. Uh-oh. 3-ball open, no good. They're there by Mwenentonda, and a chance now for Georgia to retake the lead. Less than 4 minutes to go. Georgia's lost 3 of their last 4 games. Vanderbilt coming off back-to-back wins over top 10 teams. Carnegie off glass. Oh, would have brought the house down with a bucket there, but still a chance at the line. Carnegie 84% from the free throw line. Georgia with the lead.
If you're Georgia, it's about keeping your composure. And honestly, the same thing for Vanderbilt. It's like, let's remember who we are.
Nearly a 5-second call. Mwenentonda out to Galvin. Galvin with 4 personal fouls. The freshman point guard with the drive. Oh, what a dish. Oh, and Washington can't finish. That pass might have surprised Washington. And they cash in anyway. Justine Passat with 23 points, her 5th made 3, a 2-point lead for the Doors.
What was that about remembering who they are and who we are? If you're Vanderbilt, man, what a shot. Stone Cold Killer from Justine Passat.
Trinity Turner driving on Galvin. Baseline, J.S. Zen Kraft living up to the last name with the baseline jumper. Tied at 72. Blakes grabbed from behind, no call. Rebound, Wolfhook. "90 seconds to go at Stegeman Coliseum. Everyone on their feet. Carnegie, and that's a push. That shot does not count. That will be a foul on Vanderbilt, and that will be free throw. She has 18 points, 8 of 10 shooting, 6 rebounds to go along with an assist. She is 2 for 4 so far today. The numbers will tell you that one's going in. She's got 19. Georgia with a 1-point lead. Timeout, Vanderbilt. They've done a good job of limiting Galvin as well. Just 5 points for Galvin. She had a 30-point game last week. Here's Blakes drawing the contact on Carnegie.
Quick first step, too.
For Michaela Blakes, her 22nd game of 20 or more points. 1-point lead for Vanderbilt. A week that saw them with back-to-back top 10 wins over Oklahoma and Texas. They're in a dogfight. Carnegie, the step back. Oh, rips out! And a jump ball, and will stay Georgia ball. That thing was in and out. For Dani Carnegie.
I've never seen a shot like this before. You know, trying to work it down low into Wolfolk. Instead, Carnegie takes it. Oh, that's the most unfriendliest home court roll I have ever seen.
Make up your mind, basketball.
Right.
Less than a minute to go. Turner draws contact. Galvin has 4 fouls. They don't call it, but the bucket drops. 1-point lead for the Dogs.
Galvin is limping. She took a shot on that last exchange.
Galvin to the far side. Michaela Blakes. One of the best players in the country with the basketball, and it is a turnover. It was a delayed call, but it is Georgia ball, and you wonder if they're going to look at this. Timeout, Georgia.
Take a look. Here's Blakes.
Yeah, that's the right call.
The mishandle from Makarov. It's tipped there.
And tipped here.
And tipped again. Yep. Yeah, absolutely Georgia basketball. What a heads-up play. We best to foul in that situation, but Georgia's going to put in their best free throw shooters.
Carnegie, Turkoff.
Yeah, you want Carnegie and Turkoff to handle the ball because they're in the 80s.
Turner set to inbound. Carnegie looking for it. They throw it into her. And she is an 84% free throw shooter.
Right
just
away.
going for that. Yeah, they're going to extend this game as long as they can.
Yeah, want to put the pressure on Carnegie to hit her free throws, and we want the ball back.
Carnegie had back-to-back 30-point games earlier this season. Two-point lead here for Georgia. They got a timeout if they want it, they do. Masat set to inbound. 22 seconds to go. Vanderbilt down 2. Here's Blakes. Hand off to Galvin. Good defense by Turner. Galvin to Washington. 8 on the clock. Woolfolk nearly got a jump ball. Washington, there's 5. 4 and a timeout from Coach Ralph. That possession was going nowhere, and now they've got only 3 seconds left.
But you do have to be efficient, and for Georgia, you have to pay attention and defend without fouling.
Georgia up 2. Number 5 Vanderbilt. Galvin to inbound. Galvin behind the back lefty. No! Washington misses, and Georgia pulls off the upset.